Balakamakshi, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Audible, ma'am.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, audible.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yuvraj, have you joined the session?
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am. I'm
Sparna?
audible. Ma'am, shall we start, ma'am?
Yes, you proceed.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Kitishu.
Good evening to all. Creativity is thinking up new things. Innovation is doing new things. It gives me immense pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to all. On behalf of Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College, at present, we have organized a seminar on ASW, the Future and Innovation Technology now. Now, I would like to call upon Agastya to render Tamil Thai வாழ்த்து.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடங்கு கீழொழுகும் சீராறும் பதனந்த திகழ்பரத கண்டல்கு தெக்கணமும் அது சிறந்த திராவிடனன் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு திரையுதவும் தரித்தனரும் அத்திலக வாசனை போல நிதுலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறமையந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thank you, Agastya. Before the launch, let me first acknowledge the presence of our speaker and our distinguished alumni, Mr. P. Yuvraj, System Admin, Wipro, Chennai. Welcome you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Gayatri to formally welcome the audience. Keep your face always towards the sunshine, and shadow will fall behind you. Pleasant evening to everyone. I am more than honored to stand here and welcome you all to this event today. On behalf of Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College, Gaurivakkam, Chennai, I offer my sincere regards to the speaker, our distinguished alumni, Mr. P. Yuvraj, System Admin, Wipro, Chennai, to present and share his knowledge on the topic AWS, the Future Innovation Technology. It is a great privilege to welcome our chairman, Dr. K. Vasudevan, in absentia, who has motivated all of us. Vice Chairman, Engineer Prasanna Venkatesh Vasudevan, pillar of this institution. Our principal, Dr. Uma Ma'am, a distinguished hard worker. I once again welcome all members and coordinators of IIC Club and participants joining us today. Thank you, Gayatri, for your earnest welcome address. Now, I would like to call Mrs. K. Prabha, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, to say a few words to the audience.
Very good evening to one and all present here. On behalf of CS Department, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to this webinar, Innovative Future Technology, AWS. I hope this session would help the audience to expand the skills on AWS. I extend a warm welcome to our resource person, Mr. P. Yuvraj, System Admin at Wipro, Chennai, and to all the participants. Best wishes to all the CS Technical Club team and ICC team. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to welcome our
Thank you. One second, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to welcome Mr. C. Balakamachi, Assistant Professor, Faculty Coordinator of IIC, to brief about IIC.
Good evening, one and all present here. I am Balakamakshi, IIC Faculty Coordinator, to say about IIC. Ministry Human Resource Development has established Institution Innovation Council to foster the culture of innovation across education institutions. It aims to develop a culture of innovating and research within students. It mainly focused on developing cognitive ability of students. Their functions to identify and reward student innovators. It organizes workshops, seminars, interactions with entrepreneurs, investors, and professionals. Students will get opportunity to interact with entrepreneurs, investors, and professionals. Students can participate in various innovations related initiatives of Ministry Human Resource Development like hackathon, idea competition, and mini challenges. Students will gain exposure and opportunities of their entrepreneurial ideas. The theme of Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College IIC is Imagine, Innovative, and Inventions. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I welcome Dr. V. Divya to brief about CS Technic Club.
Good evening, participants. I'm Dr. Divya, coordinator of CS Technic Club. Technology is evolving at a lightning speed, and we're expected to know about it if we want ourselves to sustain in the computer world. As saying goes, necessity is a mother of innovation. The necessity of a place where the newer technologies could be learnt without any hassles gave birth to the computer club. The main vision of the club is to expose the students to the latest advancement in computer technology and give individuals an opportunity for sharing and extending ideas, views, and knowledge in the field of computer and fast-changing technology. The club provides a strong platform for the computer science students to practically implement their innovative ideas in computer for different applications. The club offers indispensable guidance, workshops, seminars, guest lectures, and organizes various industry-oriented events for students to explore their full potential. The objective of the clubs are to provide students a platform where they gain knowledge about the anatomy of the computer, to provide students a platform where they can share their knowledge on current trends in information technology, to provide a conducive atmosphere for the student learning process, to make the student understand the technology with social and global needs, to extract the hidden talent of the students in the field of information technology, to enhance the professional development of our students and networking among technical professionals, to nurture the mind of students towards creativity and steer and their talent towards high quality research in different areas of computer technology, to make the students able to convert theoretical knowledge into practical work, to help students in enhancing their presentation and organizational skill, to develop the student in adapting to the changing technologies and to be successful in their professional. And we are proud to say that CS Technic Club has released a magazine which has the descriptions of current technologies. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to call our friend Suhaila to introduce the resource person.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here to introduce our distinguished alumni, Mr. P. Yuvaraj, System Admin, Wipro, Chennai. He completed his undergraduation in Prince Sri Venkateshwara College. His competence and command in programming was so good during his final year of undergraduate. He secured job in 3 different companies, namely Wipro, TCS, and CTS. We are happy that you are in our midst to share our knowledge and experience. Thank you.
Thank you, our friend. Now, this amazing session will be taken over by our resource person, Mr. P. Yuvraj. Sir, please.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes,
Can
you're
anyone-
audible.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
First of all, thank you so much for this warm welcome, and good evening for everyone and each one present in this meeting. It's my pleasure to introduce myself to my senior students and junior students. I think hope some staff will be as my studied in the same college and became a staff of the same college. So first of all, I just introduce myself. My name is Yuvraj. I am currently working on a group as a system admin of in MQ Technologies. MQ Technologies is an IBM, one of the most popular technologies. It's currently used for a lot of banking projects like city banking or any other banking projects. This project has been used for huge transaction, huge amount of transactions. For that, this kind of project has been used. So I am the one of the system admin for this project. So for this, I am just getting this position. It's mainly reason for mainly I will thank for this Prince Sri Venkateswara Arts and Science College. So it's give me a wonderful platform to achieve my goals. So let to be sorry, I muted myself. Okay. Okay. Can I share my screen?
As you proceed.
Yeah. Is that my screen is visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, if anyone knows, students, if you anyone knows about the cloud computing, can you tell any point about the cloud computing? Anyone, volunteers? Juniors, make it like a friendly manner. I'm 1 year before of you only, so I'm not that much of. Can anyone tell what is cloud computing? If you know means you can tell, or else I will proceed on. Anyone volunteer? Okay, also I can proceed with this topic. Okay. So first of
Excuse
all,
me, Yuvraj. Can
yeah,
you go
yeah.
with slideshow?
Sorry. Yeah.
Go for slideshow menu. Next to animation.
Actually, that option is not showing.
It's no problem. You proceed with this.
Okay. Where is the option?
From beginning.
Okay. So cloud computing. First of all, what's the kind of cloud computing? Cloud computing is nothing as a server that has been stored in clouds. So whenever we want to use that, we want the need of servers, we can fetch that server from the cloud and we can use it. So that is a single explanation of that cloud computing. So first of all, the main reason why I choose that topic as AWS cloud computing is in worldwide that currently number one company that were providing the cloud computing marketing is AWS. That is an subset company of Amazon.com. So in Amazon.com, it launched that AWS cloud computing in the year of 2006. So this company took a risky path. At the 2006, at the time of any other companies didn't think about that cloud computing will be work and it will give you a bright future for all the things. No one will think about, but Amazon only think about and it's take a risk to launch that AWS cloud computing. So now currently in worldwide that old marketing trade that 70% of trade it's holding with the help of AWS only. So that companies, this is the agenda what we are going to see in this section. So first of all, I just explain about AWS and that companies which are using this AWS and what are the users that the AWS how we can use and why we have to use this. And the AWS service preview, that means skeleton structure of the AWS, how it will be works and what are the process it will be, and then that AWS region, how big that region will be in global worldwide, and also we can see about that AWS pricing. So how much cost it will be. So these are the topics I need to cover in this section. So I just move on one by one. So earlier I told that the AWS will be launched at 2006 in the year of 2006. So at the time, no one will be taken this kind of risk. That Amazon company only took this kind of risk. So it is a subset of that Amazon company. So first of all, AWS cloud company. In a single word, how we can tell means how much we can use, that much we can take. For example, if you want to use one server means you just need to pay for that only one server. So that is a single word we can explain about AWS means how much you can use, that much you can pay. So companies, actually, I mentioned only two companies, Kellogg's, Netflix, and Amazon. These three companies are currently using that much of, that means large amount of AWS cloud computing. So you know that Netflix and Amazon is all are independent with that AWS. If that AWS is not there, means that Netflix, Kellogg's, or Amazon, there is no companies is been there. It is not in use. So the main purpose of AWS is how much we can use, that much you can pay. And this is that skeleton structure of that AWS. First of all, the user will search for internet and it will go for that DNS server. So in this DNS server, you know, I think computer science students should know about the DNS servers. This DNS servers will be distributed into IP address. So for each every website contains one IP address. So that kind of IP address will be goes to the load balancer. So the work of this load balancer will be distributed the available servers. So it will distribute the traffic of IP address to the available servers. So from that servers, that original database, from the details what we need to fetch, it will be get fetched from that database. So this is the skeleton structure of AWS. Okay. For make more clear, I just use my pen. Okay. Yeah. See, for the how I just explain in a simple way why that AWS will be using and why we have to use it. So if you want to introduce one company like Instagram or Facebook or whatever the companies, you have to launch means first you have need like make an example of Insta. So if you're going to launch one Instagram company or else like Instagram companies, you need that much of server. So if you are assuming that for my application, Instagram is an own kind of application. So for 100 people will be use my application means you have to buy you have to buy a servers that hold 100 members of database. Like you are buying 3 servers like this one, this one, and this. So you are assuming that my application has been used by 100 people. So I need to save that 100 people's data. So that's why I am using 3 servers. I already buy these 3 servers. It is kind of a physical server. At the time, I didn't expect that if more than 100 people, so like 500 or 600 people will be going to use my Insta application, means these 3 servers will get burned. It get collapsed. Means it that servers doesn't have that much of memory capacity. So at the time, how AWS will be performing, it will automatically add the server, another server. So if the members has been going to log in into my application, it will be increasing more than 100 means how much of space that needed. So that much of space servers has been installed automatically with the use of AWS. So it will add another S2 or another S4 and S5 servers into my application. So sometimes if these servers are physical servers, that means we have to pay for these servers. Like we are using the memory phones in our phones, right? So like that, these servers has been working. So if you want this much of servers, means you have to pay for this much of cost for this. So one time suddenly I didn't get that much of users. One time I only receiving 50 users only, means I just need only S1 and S2 servers. Remaining servers I don't want, means that AWS automatically remove these servers from my application. So this is the use. That means how much you can use, that much you can pay. That means, for example, we can say any other OIA rooms or else any rental houses. So if you want to go somewhere, means you just need to stay for one night or one day, means for that night or for that day only I need to pay for that room. So for that kind of thing, if you want to use for a S1 and S2 server, means you just need to pay for these 2 servers only. Or else if you're getting more number of users, so I need to save more number of users data, means I need to use another 6 servers or another 3 servers, means I will pay for another 3 servers. So that is the AWS cloud computing architecture. So hope it will be clear. If you didn't get any point, means you just interact me. Okay. So these are the services that AWS will be working. So already I told you that Route 53 is an DNS server. It will be used to get that IP address, and that IP address will be goes to that load balancer. So this load balancer will be distributed each of the servers. That means each of the servers is used in AWS is EC2 servers. There is lot kind of updated services in this AWS, but the beginning servers which is AWS uses is EC2 servers. So this load balancer will be distributed the traffic of IP address, and from that servers, that original database, it will fetch the information from the original database. So this is the servers that will be that is AWS is using, and the global infrastructure. So nearly from current, AWS holding 18 graphical regions and 15 available zones. So 18 graphical region means like we can say EMEA region and North American region or South American region or Asia region. So in that Asia region itself, that India, China, Pakistan, all the companies will be included. So that much of 18 geographical region Amazon holding, and they having 15 availability zones. So the main purpose, the main advantage of this much of a servers is if you get any natural disaster or any disaster, means if you are losing from one region, one server, means it will automatically share that the same data to the same available region and the same available zone. So your data will never lost from these servers. And another thing, if you are in India or you have to access in European servers, means these servers has been used. So the main advantages of these servers means it will procure your data, and it will highly procure your data, and it will useful for that disaster. If some disaster will be happening, means our data, our servers will be get lost. But while using this AWS, your data will never lost, and that it will overcome, and your data will be completely secure. And finally, we are seeing about the price change. So now AWS will be providing these services as a fair hour balance. That means how much hours you are using my server, that much you can pay. Like that, that AWS will be provided. And another means regional specific prices. For example, if India in INR is holding somewhat billion prices, in America it will holding somewhat billion USD dollars. So based on that service, that means if I am launching one application, it has been used in Indian also, and it need to be used for that American user also. So I need to buy for regional service. So for that kind of region specific prices, it will be provided and saving up to 90% of reserved instance. That means holding your data. If this AWS also providing that we can hold the data from one server or any other servers. That means if you holding some data from one server, it gets crashed or it gets burned. Means you will get the same data from any other servers. So for that kind of things, it will costing some different prices and get incredibly low price using spot pricing. That means it is simple to how much you low use, how that much you can low will that price will be getting. So that's it from my end. Guys, if you have any doubt, you just ask me. Apart from this things also, you can ask. And thank you for.
Now I request our VC sir to deliver few words. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing this innovative information with us. Thank you, sir. No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. So now I would like to invite Maheshwari to deliver the oath of thanks.
Good evening, all. As all good things come to an end in life, so is the session. On behalf of Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College, I take this opportunity to
Hold him quickly, hold him quickly. Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. Yuvraj, how are you, Yuvraj?
Yeah, sir, I'm good. How about you, sir?
I'm good as well, Yuvraj. I was listening to your AWS. It was very interesting and very informative, Yuvraj. To all the participants here, Yuvraj is a very inspiring personality, a very calm and a very looking forward kind of person, you know. And I was very glad to hear that you are giving a lecture on AWS especially. And thank you very much for this wonderful lecture as well. Thank you, Yuvraj. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
For inspiring words.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. So now I would like to invite Maheshwari to deliver the oath of thanks.
good evening, all. As all good things come to an end in life, so is the session. On behalf of Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College, I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this session on AWS, the future innovation technology. At the outset, I thank our speaker and our distinguished alumni, Mr. P. Yuvaraj, System Admin, Wipro Chennai, for accepting our request despite hectic schedule. We are really enlightened with your valuable ideas and presence. We are thankful to our management, faculty members, CS Technic Club coordinators, IAC coordinators, and technical staffs who assisted for the session. I would like to thank our chairman and vice chairman for their enthusiastic support. I express our profound gratitude to our Madam Principal, Dr. Huma, for her support. Last but not the least, a sincere thanks to our peers for active participation and cooperation. With these warm words and key takeaways, we move to today's session.
Thank you, Maheshwari. Now, students are requested to rise up for national anthem. So, I would like to call upon Agastya to render national anthem.
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष माहे गाहे तव श्रेय गाथा जनगण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, everyone.
Balakamakshi,
Ma'am.
what
Yes,
about
ma'am.
feedback form?
1 second, ma'am. Ma'am, I can't. Ma'am, can you hear me?
What about feedback?
Yes.
Have you uploaded it? And students are requested to turn on your videos for photo session. Participants are kindly requested to turn on your videos for photo session. Participants, kindly turn on your videos. Thank you, participants. You can switch off your videos.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes.
Ma'am, I post the feedback form, ma'am. I post the feedback form. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, Balakamakshi. And students are requested to fill the feedback as soon as possible. Balakamakshi, madam.
Ma'am, can you hear me, ma'am? I post
Not
the
it
feedback.
posted in your chat box, madam. Not it posted.
Ma'am, I post the. Ma'am, I post the feedback form, ma'am.
Kindly check it once again. Not it received.
1 second. Ma'am, Divya ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I'll post, kindly wait.
Yes.
Students are requested to kindly wait. Due to technical issue, it's taking some time. Kindly wait, students.
Students, kindly fill the feedback form. Students, kindly fill the feedback form.
Kamakshi, ask the students to proceed.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Students, kindly fill the feedback form. Balakamachi ma'am. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,